room. So you leave him and you go to another bed?
Well, we put him in his room. You know, it's not like we're in the bed together, you know, making love with my son in the bed with us.
Sex does not have to take place in the bedroom.
And I think that you're getting the wrong concept about the whole idea, okay? This is not the same as a marriage to a woman and a man. When you marry a man, you're vowing yourself to him forever, for richer, for poor, you know, sickness and in health, okay? Why can't you do this with your child? You know, this is something that this is a person that you brought into to this earth. And to me, that is the most beautiful feeling. And I have no problem with expressing my love for my child.
Okay, but Tanya, no one wants to say that there's anything wrong with expressing your love for your child. But I think people are saying that in this society here, where there are so many odd messages being sent out to children, you know, you have a 4-year-old who goes to day school who says to the teacher, I sleep with my mother every night. That message may be misinterpreted, and then the child may be himself forced to feel guilty about that and not know how to deal with it and not even know how to explain that he's guilty feeling with you. And then when you talk about marriage, because that is the word marriage, and a wedding gown represents love between two adults, this child's going to grow up, and maybe you don't even know in the back of his mind, subliminal, he thinks he cannot go out with another woman because you're his only woman. We got to take a break. I'm going to let you respond to that when we come back. When we come back, we're talking about today about different ways parents think it's okay to show their love for their child. We're going to meet some people a little later on in the show who think that not only is it okay to show love to a child, hug, kiss them on the mouth, and you do that, you kiss him on the mouth, kiss the child on the mouth, but also to walk around nude in front of your child, no matter what the age. Walk around nude. I mean, I don't know how many people in this room would do that in front of their child. I just seem to think, and a lot of people in this society feel that age 2, age 1 is like a cutoff. We'll figure it out. We'll be back right after this. By Rochelle and Tanya, and also Michael, Rochelle's son. Rochelle has taken the chance to marry her son, and Tanya, you sleep with your son, and they're 4 and 5 years, 4.5 years old and 5 years old, respectively. I want to say, go back, because I threw this out at the end of the break. A lot of people don't know that you feel it is okay to kiss Michael on the mouth.
Yes, I do.
You feel it's okay to hug him.
Yes. Show my love for him, yes.
But again, don't you think there's like a mixed message in this?
Not at all, not at all. That's a natural human need, to kiss and hug.
Whose need? Is it his or is it yours?
I'm sure he needs it as much as I need to do it to him.
Okay, I want to take a look. Let's roll this tape back one more time. I want to roll back the tape again, because I want people to look at this. Let's see this wedding. We got it. My love will render you glory. This is a wedding gown. I mean, I'm showing you holding it, not holding his hands yet, but
true marriage we will share. And allegiance of truth.
You're looking right at him. To me, I don't know, I think he's getting the impression, and that impression is going to be indelibly planted in his mind, that I am married to Mom. That's enough of the tape. Don't you agree?
No, I don't agree.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
I have 2 kids, okay, and I've been around children. He's 4 years old. You kiss him on the mouth, you say you marry him and you love him very much, which I think is beautiful, okay? But what happens a few years down the road when he catches you in bed making love with somebody? He says, well, Mommy, I want to do that too. And you say, no, you can't. But I'm married to you, Ma. How come I can't do it?
Because he understands that it's not the type of marriage that we have.
Is this your first child?
Yes, it
Well,
is.
you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do.
You don't know. When he's 10 years old. I want to see how you're going to handle it when he's 10.
It's about me promising him to be the best mother I can be. There is nothing to do with sex. It has nothing to do with sex.
All right, yes, ma'am.
I have 2 sons, and they know I'm there for them. They come to me whenever they have a problem. You don't have to marry them. You don't have to kiss them on the lips. And where are you?
Well, you don't have to do that. That's right. I just celebrate my devotion to
boy going to be when you
tell don't have to do it, but it's something I wanted to do.
Is he going to be 15 years old and still sleeping in your bed?
You know what? I think so.
You know, joining us right now is Dr. Don Catalina, who's a family therapist. And doctor, before I even throw the first point out to you, I'll tell you, I have been through counseling sessions with other kids and with kids before in situations where younger children are involved with their parents in a very, very warm and friendly way. And I mean, I have 2 daughters who I've gone to some counseling with just to help them from a previous marriage. And when I talk to them at times, they understand there's a fine line. They don't try to kiss me on the mouth, and when they do, I turn away and avert. I make sure that I kiss them on the cheek. I make sure that they understand that, you know, I am their dad, and, you know, and the line has to be drawn somewhere. What do you think about this?
I was really interested in the audience reaction. I think you've nailed it really well, Montel. This country is so love-starved that every time somebody uses this word, this is like Vince Coleman getting up with the Mets and bringing his kids along after throwing the fireworks. I mean, how can anybody... This lady, as much as she attacked, she even had to preface it by saying, I think what you did is beautiful. I don't think what you did is beautiful. That's an opinion. But as an expert, I will tell you that what you're doing is destructive.
I don't think so.
And why, let me find out why you feel that way.
He doesn't kiss his daughter in the mouth. That is the message he sends in his home. In my home, the message I'm sending is okay for us to be close.
You're getting away from the argument. The argument is that a wise parent makes decisions for their child until the child can make their own decisions.
Are you saying that there should be no intimacy between parent and child?
You're deflecting the issue. This was not a wise decision. This was not a wise decision. Missing the issue has nothing to do with kissing. It has nothing to do with expressing love.
Doctor, hold on a second, because that's a point. Rochelle, you made a very interesting point. In your book, you talk about intimacy between you and your child. Intimacy. These are terms that are utilized when you're talking about adults. There is no intimacy between a mother and a child.
The ultimate love on this earth is that of parent and child. People are afraid and ashamed of incest to express the passion that they have for their children. That word intimacy just expresses the passion that I have for my child. I cannot simply say, I love my son. I am madly, crazily, absolutely, devotedly in love with him.
What you want them to mean. They have meaning in our world.
Oh, yes, they can. If that word... If you look at the definition of certain words, intimacy is closest between 2 people. It does not say 2 adult people.
Do you understand the word intimacy?
Of course he doesn't understand the word intimacy.
Well, then you're using this word with him constantly.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Tanya.
I think that the reason that this concept is so hard to grasp is because of society, because of incest, because of child molestation. People are somewhat afraid to show their passion for their children, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's automatic.
Let me just say something.
It is automatic.
Hold on a second, ladies.
Ladies, hold on. Express it in those terms.
Ladies, when you say things like to express the ultimate passion for your child...
It is for passionate love that parents have for their children.
That's what it is between a mother and her child.
Her showing her affection is great for her son. But as far as what you're doing for his future, what your opinion is your opinion. I don't know how it's going to affect him when he gets older with kids, other kids in school, how they're going to kid around with him saying you're married to your mother, and what it's going to do to him emotionally.
His school friends are aware of the marriage. He attended school during the marriage, and they all watched it and loved it. They showed the video in school. They all loved it.
Well, okay, but that's because, you know, let me tell you something. They show the video of Aladdin and the lamp, and the kids love it because the people dressed up pretty.
I just want to say that I think the principle behind your love for your child is great, and the bonding that you feel very close to him is well needed, and you should nurture it throughout his entire adulthood. But I think you are using adult terms to a child, and he does not understand that. A 4-year-old does not understand terms such as intimacy